Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team pick.
Earth Spirit.
Dire team pick.
Rubik. I speak for the trees.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5.
Queen of Pain.
Dire team ban.
All right, here we are. Fifth game of the day, second to last. Versus Starboyz. We get into the draft. We take a look. Sand King banned out by MP as well as Night
10
Stalker.
seconds remaining.
Enchantress and Wisp for Starboyz. And we got Rubik and
5
Nature's Prophet
seconds
picked up by
remaining.
NP as well. Starboyz, we've got Quap and Earth Spirit.
Reserve time.
Draft coming out from both these teams to start it off. Best of one in this round. Prophet, your offlaner for NP with the support of Rubik. And then Starboyz, they've got Quap, they've got the Earth Spirit. I have to see how they really want to with this lineup. We'll see if we do get a
Radiant
Razor
team
mid
ban.
again from Fada. He played it very well in that first game. Can harass out the Quap pretty well. You get that static link, force the Quap to blink away,
Dire
and really
team
take
ban.
advantage of that lane. Starboyz, however, they ban out the puck. What MP ban out after they've gone with that Bat Rider. Third ban.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds
Bat Rider
remaining.
was played by AUI earlier today. He played
Reserve time.
their first game. We'll be going with something else this time. Let's see, they have Highlight Die on Brilliant Protector, MSS on the Sand King, which they don't have available anymore, Fada on the Razor, Eternal Envy on Lifestealer. We'll see if they go with anything similar. Draft coming next. It will going to be MSS on Prophet. Rubik will see if or Highlight Die to take. Ban out the Dazzle.
Radiant team ban.
Starboyz. But they ban out next. Second phase of Quap, Earth Spirit.
10 seconds remaining.
You want to have that early aggression. Could see an Earthshaker come out for
5
Starboyz.
seconds
Wouldn't be
remaining.
surprised, especially the Earth Spirit.
Dire
Boulder in
team
there.
pick.
Throw him out. Or as an Earth, get a nice fissure. Queen of Pain comes in with the Shadow Strike, and you could find your early kills in the part of this game. Saw that
10
before.
seconds remaining.
Last game we did, Planet
5 seconds
versus-
remaining.
Team Guess. It was them, trying to go after Weeha,
Reserve time.
but with the Ghost Walk, he was able to get out most of the time. So it's hard to pull off if you're up against an Invoker. They don't ban it out, so Invoker always a possibility over mid. But again, we'll have to see what MP want to go with Rubik and Prophet. NP, they go with Doom.
Radiant team
Interesting
pick.
pickup here from NP. You don't see a lot of Doom. Like it. Strong early, gets that Doom, silence out the Quap, can't blink away. The rest of the team profit.
10 seconds remaining.
Maelstrom or Orchid, what he wants to go with first.
5
Rubik.
seconds remaining.
Continue to lock down this Quap, and Doom's a great pick going up.
Reserve time.
See where it goes. Other than that, Starboyz, they're up with their next pick. They do go with that Earthshaker. Queen of Pain. Go Razor in the safe lane. That wouldn't be.
Jakiro.
Go with
Dire
Jakiro.
team
So Jakiro's
pick.
not a poor pick as either. I thought that they should go with the Earthshaker Jakiro here as a support with the Ice Path, the Dual Breath. Really nice to get that slow, to have that pushing
10
power of a
seconds
Jakiro
remaining.
with the Liquid Fire. And Jakiro works well with
5
this line.
seconds
Really do.
remaining.
Going to work well with Earth Spirit. They can roam around as duo pretty nicely. Get the rolling boulder
Reserve
in,
time.
Dual Breath, a lot of slow. And maybe we see like a Life Stealer come out from Starboyz where they work with that safe lane cap, the Life Stealer, and really hit away this NP off lane.
Lena.
So NP, they're going to go with the Lena.
Radiant team
Lena
pick.
very susceptible, I feel like, to ganks early. Of course, you know, you could land the Light Strike Array at the right time, but with Jakiro coming in, as well as the Earth Spirit, to me, it feels like Lena is very open, taken out in the early.
10 seconds
Especially,
remaining.
like I said, with Earth Spirit and Jakiro really coming in
5 seconds remaining.
such a tough time.
Reserve time.
Take a look at what Starboyz want to go with fourth. Got their two supports. They've swap. Need an off laner and a safe laner. Bat. Sand King. See what they want to go with. Darkseer still on the board. They've got the Sven. I do
Dire
like this
team
Sven.
ban.
Sven going to grab that blink into the face of NP, and Lena, Profit, a very susceptible hero can get face, and with Sven's bringing to the table there with Jakiro and
10
Earth Spirit,
seconds remaining.
definitely think that Profit is going to be in trouble
Radiant team ban.
if he's offlaning against tri-lane of Sven, Jakiro, and Earth Spirit. Got the Darkseer banned out by Team NP. Starboyz need an offlaner. Could see Tide come out in their offlane. Clockwork still
10
on the board.
seconds remaining.
Clockwork would be very nice for them. Get that lockdown.
5
Clock can
seconds
come in with the
remaining.
Sonic Wave. It lines up very well for them. It's really, at that point, you've got a lot of
Reserve
targets
time.
to Doom, and that's really where Doom kind of falls out, where, like, Doom one hero. Dooming out the Quap will be great. You've got to deal with the Sven. Dooming out the Clockwork will be great. Then you got to deal with the Quap and the Sven. Clockwork hits. Just, when there's too much to really handle for a Doom, that's where you really see a Doom struggle. And with a roaming support duo of Jakiro and Earth Spirit, Doom might even be in trouble going the jungle. And Starboyz really thinking about their last pick
10 seconds remaining.
for the ban up against P. They're going to ban out the Drow. Range
Radiant
in this
team
team, and
pick.
not a bad ban.
Clockwork!
And there's the clock.
Dire team pick.
So Clockwork, last pick for Starboyz. Like I said, it would be NP now. be in a little bit of trouble. The silence would have been nice from Drow, and now they don't
10
have that. They've got
seconds
the Doom. They'll
remaining.
probably get an Orchid on Nature's Prophet.
5
have to
seconds.
Do tandem with that, and they do go for the Lifestealer. Eternal Envy going to be back on that Lifestealer, it seems. You've got Orange on the Earth Spirit, Saf on the Jakiro, BTY on that Quap, Dragonheart on Clockwork. While for the other side, Team NP, MSS on the Nature's Prophet, Pili Die on the Rubik, AUI is going to be on the Doom, over mid with the Lina is going to be Fada, and Lifestealer with played by Eternal Envy. Old being
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So we'll be ready to go. Get into this game real quick. Game 5 of my day. One more game after this. NP versus Starboyz for this one. Towers, let's see. Teams. Let's get ready to go. Close in the towers. We'll take a look. Total number of deaths by 10 minutes. I'll say 11 to 15. Which team will win? P.
Prepare for battle.
Barracks destruction 20 to 30. And team with the first Roach kill.
Thank you.
If we can get all 4 right this time around, here we go. We're ready to go with this best of 1 game. Starboyz can set MP. Look over 4-man smoke for Starboyz. They're really trying to make a play early. They're going to run into Fada. Smoke's going to be broken. Starboyz is tough. They are going to push back these heroes on the top bounty rune. See if they're able to get 3 bounty runes here, what they can do, where these lanes are going to be for them, and push out this MP team to 1 bounty. They do have 4 heroes. They're now 3 up here. Too sure NP really want to go in. Over Doom. Old White with the spin. Got Devout. So to really stop him from getting this bounty rune. Does distract him for just a moment. That's 3 bounty runes for Starboyz and a little bit of a lead for him. EY, he pushes him back. Heal up. 3 bounty rune. This one. The best one. Here we go. Take a look over. We've got Saf with the Earth Spirit ready. See if Orange goes in with the Rolling Boulder as well as the Dual Breath of Jakiro, but it looks as though Saf's just going to go down over bottom. Got AUI farming their jungle. It's always getting a creep tower. See, really gets caught out here. There's no wards from the side of Starboyz. Fogging out just again. You see the skeleton farming away, and some gold goes the way of Orange, but you take a look over mid as AY makes his appearance, and he's got himself in snare. Just not enough mana for it at 0.5 mana regen. It is quite the wait for this ensnare to come up. Let's take a look over top. It's just getting pressured up. Eternal Envy is here with Pili Die up against this Clockwork, so up on the clock. Incoming! Porto. Hero. Earth Spirit. And over mid, Fada and AUI up against BTY on the Quap. Meanwhile, on the edge, you've got Orange ready to make a play. We'll see if he does go in with Boom just sitting and babysitting. And then MSS on this Nature's Prophet up against Old White and Sap. See how these lanes work out for either side. Definitely some potential for the side of Starboyz if they get Orange down here. But Orange just trading pot shots with AUI. He's going to get the Rolling Boulder in. Some nice body blocks. Just continue to slap him with that Orb of Venom. AUI getting very low, and Rolling Boulder's up in a couple of seconds. He's not going to dive past this staircase, but really pushing away AUI.
Invisibility.
Highlight Eye. He's up here. Just kind of roaming around. Does he have a ward on him? No, but he's going to head over mid. Orange making his way over again. He's smoked up this time around. We'll see if they do get themselves the nice Rolling Boulder. Come out on the Lina. But with Quap getting pushed back. Drake comes down on Fada. He's going to be with the Rolling Boulder, but coming around the back is going to be Pilei Die. Looking to get the kill. They'll get the ensnare coming in from AUI. The first blood goes the way of Fada, and body blocks from Pilei Die. It's not one, but 2 kills for the side of NP. 1 for Fada, 1 for AUI, and a quick start for NP. Take a look. Quap's done up again. Fada getting hit back with that Orb of Venom. Fade Bolt from Pilei Die. Orange getting very low. They have Telekinesis. If it was a sooner, maybe they get the kill, but without Fada having much mana, get that kill. No Light Strike Array, no Dragon Sword. So MSS's farm is alright. Top 3 of the CS are all on in. Then White. Farming okay. Not really much danger yet. I do think they should be able to go in on MS. Eventually, Orange really focusing his attention over mid. Starboyz, Orange might be in trouble. Rolling Boulder trying to be used. AOI is going to block it and should have the easy kill on Orange. And will. Meanwhile, Clockwork over towards mid gets the kill on Pilei Die. So it's a 1-for-1 trade. First kill for Starboyz. What a nice kill again for AUI.
Warriors of the wood.
On his back. He's sprouted up. Hammer comes out as well as the Rolling Boulder. MSS going to be in a lot of trouble. He's turning and ticking down. Orange gets the kill. And they turn it on MSS. Pilei Die here with AUI. Old White continuing to dive in, and they've got the Jakiro ready with Liquid Fire, but no mana for Dual Breath, and going in that deep might be a problem if Pilei Die just gets the Telekinesis or Fable. Meanwhile, they get the Telekinesis out on Old White, just trying to bring him low enough. MSS coming in with the Teleportation. Sprout's gonna hit. Fade Bolt thrown at Old White. Can they get the kill? It's gonna be a war cry to try and get him out of harm's way. AUI with another kill. He is now on a killing spree, 3-0. The Infernal Blade doing a lot of work for AUI. Is proving to be very good for the side of NP. Light Strike Array looking for the kill. AUI is going to have to try and TP out. No Laguna Blade for Fada. We take a look over in the jungle. AUI getting very low. See if Sap can get the kill. They use that stick, trying to TP out, and not in time. The scream just barely there for BTY. Orange gets the last hit. That little Doomlink.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
By Radiant squad. Fight recap. No, Light Strike Rate not going to be very good work. And the ult coming in from MSS. Get a kill onto Orange as MSS comes bottom to sneak it out.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under
Fada
attack.
has Laguna Blade. Pain really needs to watch out, but Fada trying to not dive too deep under that tier 1 tower.
Radiant's
And
top
that
tower
far.
is under attack.
So now AUI with the Infernal Blade, he's working a bit of damage on Orange versus Fada, so he'll survive. 3,000 net worth lead already for MP. Top 3 of the net worth are all NP members. Fada, then MSS. Take a look at how Eternal Envy is doing again on this Lifestealer. Going now for the Midas. See Midas in an armlet. Ally guy trying to come around the back. They've got Dragonheart, no hookshot, just about level 6. The kill. The ice cap, the boulder smash, all missing on MSS. They finally get the scream, but he'll be able to TP out all right. They turn their attention towards AUI. There's the dual breath, but a stun comes out on 2 from Fada. That is Swap. Trying to use that scream of pain to get himself a kill. Finally blinks away. Meanwhile, up top, they'll get the kill on Dragonheart. Continue on forward, looking for this new hero with MSS TPing in. He'll get the kill again. He's got a double kill as well as a killing spree.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
7-3 in favor of NP, already a 4,000 net worth lead. They'll push MSS and AUI on this tier 1 tower. Old Light really all he can do is watch, trying to clean up the experience. MSS gets credit for that tower. So, Eternal Envy, Phase Boots, Armlet, probably the standard build for this Lifestealer. You take a look at this 5k lead. Fada doing amazing again. Got himself Phase Boots, what he's going to do is next, and then MSS for the drums. For that extra speed. Both all these heroes as they got quite a bit of speed with the Phase Boots out on Lifestealer, the speed that comes from Fada. Just to catch these heroes, maybe get the Infernal Blade to lock them up. For the side of Starboyz, trying to get Dragonheart involved. He's finally level 6, has the hook shot, and that's really where their team play comes into play. Said it once. Try to use no words, try to splice it. They're trying to use that with the Sonic Wave in succession. Get that, maybe the Sven uses God Strength, comes in, cleans up with the Stormhammer. They gotta work together. They gotta find a little bit more farm for this Sven as well as this Quap, who's a bit far behind. Probably sit back, farm a little bit more of items. That's where they'll look to really put the pressure on with the hook shot. Both the Quap and
Gold for my master.
So Midas out for EE. Looking for the Phase Boots next. Has enough gold for it. I was right on that. 6 to 10 is 10. Again, Nature's Prophet gets himself the kill. Orange is going to get the kill on Fada. MSS looks the way of Old White. Now Ice Bath not going to hit on anybody. They push him back with the Dual Breath and Old White. He's quite a bit of trouble with that God Strength.
Double degradation.
MSS gets a kill. They lose Fada. Orange gets credit for that one. So a 1-for-1 trade in mid-course. The lead extends for NP. Now it's 7,000. Really keep an eye on MSS. Just trying to clean it up as best he can with that cleave. Madness. Look over top, gonna push away Eternal Envy. Orange trying to get out of his reach.
Radiant's top
He's
tower
just still
is
looking
under
to go in. Juking around these trees. Orange looking good. Eternal Envy still wants to go in. Got himself phase boots.
Radiant's top
Ready
tower
to
is
go
under
in and
attack.
hit hard on this orange earth spirit, but hesitant to go in this deep. Here comes MSS, and this should be the kill. There it is. MSS with the treants is going to be stunned up. Rolling boulders out
Radiant's
with the
middle tower
TP
has been
orange.
denied.
It's far enough away. I think maybe they get the kill. They have
Radiant's
MSS
top
come in
tower
with the
has
Eternal
fallen.
Envy, but a nice boulder smash as well as the rolling boulder out with the TP. Find himself an escape. Meanwhile, over mid, gotta get him very low. Ice Path stolen from Highlight Eye to get two.
The seeds of fortune.
Followed it up with the Ice Path. TP up from Old White. MSS here with AUI and ready with that Doom. Gotta watch out. MSS is going to TP over Bob.
Pull roots and run.
He's going for a Midas as well. Has enough gold in 6. The Midas out on Eternal Envy. They'll be ready for the late game. Infested on this Hellbear. Now as that Mask Man is probably going to clean up this stack. Chance. Continuing to ping out AUI. Orange, he really wants to go in. He's got Magnetize ready, but the Hellbear was coming right for him. Got no Envy here with AUI, the Doom the Life Stealer. Really wanted to go earlier, but coming over in time, and they'll just be able to walk away. Midas now on to this Nature's Prophet. He'll be going for that Orchid next. We'll look over at the farm, the top farmers who are half the farm of NP. On the side of Starboyz, they've got the Mask of Madness looking for the Blink next. You really want that initiation after you go in with the hook shot of Clockwork, who's going for Blade Mail in that. Bring it on! To it. Just continuing to farm away, and really, this is another game where Eternal Envy has sort of had himself free farm. Nobody coming his direction. Had the Desolator lined up. Gonna choose, or had the had the Desolator lined up, but now it looks as though he's gonna switch over to the Starboyz gonna try and sit back, farm as much as they can, as they are seemingly behind. Just about 10,000 net worth. Old White really wants that Blink to follow up anything that you initiate with the hook. You can get a Blink and a nice Storm Hammer while he's got strength with the Mask of Madness. Of course, that's asking for a lot. They can start to chunk away at this lead. Right now, Pile Die with Bada, they're gonna smoke up. Go in bottom. They get scan out of them retreating, so they're going to come all the way around. They've got MSS ready with the teleportation in. See if MP can get anything. They spot both this event as well as the first Spirit stunned up. Now they've got the Ice Path thrown. Twilight Die coming in infested as Eternal Envy on MSS. They look towards Old White. They'll get the kill. The Ice Path comes in, but the rage is too much for Eternal Envy. Or too much for the Ice Path with Eternal Envy. He's trying to kill on Sack. He'll get one more, and now they look at their attention towards Dragonheart on this clock. He's going to get very low. He'll fall as well. And 3 die, and they get nothing on the side of Starboyz. Three for nil trade for NP. 1,500 more net worth, now up 11,000. Take a look after this stack was made for this one. Oh no, it's going to be taken by the likes of NP. Still looking for that Orchid is MSS. We take a look over at the flop, has Veil. So just trying to output higher damage early with the Veil. Got themselves Sven still looking for that Blink. 1,500 gold. He's still 800 away. It's gonna be a while before they have that Blink Storm Hammer, and that's, you know, in a fight like that just took place in the bottom of the jungle. Storm was a little bit higher, maybe the likes of Eternal Envy on that Life Stealer. Maybe he has that Blink in that fight differently. Instead, they're getting taken out one by one, and NP really is too hard to handle for Starboyz. Void Mail coming in for the clock. See how much it really does. Worth that. Take a look up top. MSS is here with Eternal Envy just continuing to farm away. And going to push the streaks off this tier 1 tower. Eternal Envy is still set on getting that Diffusal Blade. And then MSS is looking for an Orchid.
Radiant's bottom tower
with the
is under
Bloodstone
attack.
soon enough. Treants are going to spot out Starboyz. They're having trouble even killing off these Treants, and they're all together with that
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Give it to them. No, it's not. Full spent. Rolling Boulder comes through, trying to get the silence out. They do hit it on Pile I Die. They're going to continue to chase. It's making so much space.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Nothing
attack.
they can do. Their Sphere
Radiant
is 4. It
structures
opens
are
up the map
fortified.
quite a bit for MP. That's where MP are really thriving with. Continual push, continual pressure on the Starboyz. There's really no answer from the opposing team as NP continue to farm and really have no trouble. The hookshot does finally come out on Eternal Envy. They're trying to pull something out with this, but the rage from Eternal Envy, the TP out. Stormhammer does nothing. Starboyz set again. Just not looking good for Starboyz at all, as they are really trying to take their time, farm up as much as they can before they fight. They were just defending there. So far behind, even there, you see on Eternal Envy, they have nothing to really follow up once he rages out. The hook shot to land, but really once that was used, that was it. We're so close to this Diffusal Blade. Top of the net worth is MSS. He's about 75 gold away from grabbing this Orchid. MP dominating Starboyz 2 minutes in. With Sven, you could always turn it around. We'll see if Starboyz can do that. Trying to grab this point. Look at the Sanji instead. I think he's going to do something instead of him next. Envy now switches from the Diffusal over to the Desolator. Not enough gold for that just yet. About 500. With the lead that MP have, they don't mind farming away, extending this lead, and really pushing in. MSS doing a great job, has that Orchid and really doing quite a job farming up, as well as work over bottom. MSS is going to go in on this pop. They've got silence with the Orchid. He's going to pop out with that Infest. They'll get the easy kill. BTY is going to drop. Really nothing stopping the NP from making these kinds of moves. Again, they're just going to use that to go for this huge kill over bottom. They get a hook shot on Pile I Die. They'll get themselves a kill here, but Rubik dropping is not the end of the world, as they've now lost their bottom tier 2. The changes are going to come out from Fada and maybe the wraparound from the rest of MP, but instead MSS with these treants is going to continue to push out this bottom lane now with the tier 3 tower. NP doing a very good job, 15,000 net worth up. Push it out. Got the rolling boulders, as well as the geomagnetic grip. Magnetize comes through. They silenced up this Earth Spirit. And it's a bit of trouble. They're using everything to go in on him. They even use the Sonic Wave. And now stolen by Pile Die. They can make it happen. They get the Infernal Blade. They're just going to use the Ensnare from AUI. Pile Die setting up. Has the Sonic Wave. He'll try and rolling boulder out off the map. He's in the trees. See if he does get the Sonic Wave. Meanwhile, Sap's going to fall. Oh, man. I die.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Jackpot.
So somehow Orange manages to survive all that. Had no TP to get away.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Over at Old White. Has himself finished with that SNY. Not terrible. I really do think that Sven can change this game off one good fight. Despite being down 14,000 net worth, there's always that opportunity for Sven with a nice God Strength. Hook shot. And you notice how I say nice on everything, because they really need everything to kind of work out for them to take these fights down so much. MSS, Shadowblade next, and continuing to just do what he's been doing all game, and that's farming and pushing. Really has not paid for it. Fight is 7-2-2 AUI. He's 3-1-5. Had a great early game, 3 kills early. Not much things, but good support. Then, as I say that, I think it flies coming. In with that blink screen, but on the back end, they're going to try and get themselves a kill. They take out Sap. They've wrapped around this entire team. There's the Euros as well. It's not the light trigger, right? The geomagnetic grip keeps them alive for the moment. Order into the hands of AUI. They get themselves a second and NP. A beautiful wraparound on this team. Let's see, MSS, right spot, White Striker Ray, almost. The Dragon Slave does catch the tip onto Quap. They don't get the kill. Only 2 supports lost. Who inside of Starboyz, not terrible. They get the wins out here for the Quap, and now Eternal Envy. They've been spotted in this road. Let's see if Starboyz can make anything happen. All 5 heroes up. Not taken too quickly. There's the Veil. They back up. Scream comes in, but BTY might be in a little bit too deep. Here comes Old White. Roche just hitting away, and the hook shot misses. So that initiation no longer really there for Starboyz. So 4-man smoke for NP. All that's happening. Continuing to push bottom is MSS. They're trying to go all the way around on this Quap, who I think has no idea. And there it is. Breaking the Lincolns. Blinks away up top. But I don't know if BTY has enough to get out. They've got the Yules. Meanwhile, Eternal Envy's got the kill on the Jakiro. Lincoln's popped again. There's the TP from BTY just in time. Over to the bottom. They're looking to get themselves a kill on him. He's going to be able to inspect. Popped out. Kills off Ari. They're looking for more in Old White. He's trying to man-fight Eternal Envy, but it's not going to work out for him. Sonic Wave is a huge miss. And the ult's being used by Starboyz just very ineffectively. Blink forward by BTY. Feels a little bit safe with that Lincolns. The rest of NP are here and continuing to push on MSS, and they'll move back in a row. With Sonic Wave, they have this shot back. It's going to be enough. Still, when Hookshot comes in from Highlight Die, out onto the Quap. But it's not going to do anything. They've got Old White blinking in with the Storm Hammer. He's got no more mana, but he's got that Aegis, so they can be very confident in continuing to go in. Yep, bottom go with MSS. They come get the shields out on the field. Trying to come through. Actually doesn't hit on anybody. They'll lose Sap. That's another one dead. Now 18-6 in favor of them. Very nicely played from NP, 18-6. Just playing the perfect game again.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Been found out. There's the Orchid in a lot of trouble. Dead. BTY in Spada and MSS combined for the kill. And that is a dead quad for 50 seconds. Spada 15 bloodstone charges. Third on the network. Third on the list as well. That worth his got himself quite a bit of fun with that step. They're trying to defend their tier 3 over mid. Eternal Envy, AUI, and MSS. Looking quick, working it. Silence, the sun comes out. Stormhammer moving down one. The hook shot follows it up. Stolen hook shot again from Twilight Die. But 3 of those heroes are locked up. They'll finally bring down Eternal Envy's Aegis. Starboyz doing more snared, stunned up on the light like a ray. Even that Laguna Blade finally going to be force-staffed out. Lose anybody to hold this tier 3, will end up dropping. So MP, they lose the Aegis, lose nothing else. They'll back up, they'll be happy. 23,000 network lead. And this could be a fake back.
Roots and run.
Do they have a smoke ready to go? Going to continue to farm this jungle. Actually, let's take a look. Got smoke on Starboyz. Can they find anything to make it work? Oh, Blakes and screams in on the screen. They get the one border in as well. He's throwing that right. That's thrown by Power Knight. He's going to lock him up for a moment. Power's going to be laid down by this hero by Zap. He's trying to man-fight this clock. What's the ball? He's doing Blakes striking out on the way. He's going to be the first one to fall in this fight. They've got the zoom out of the top spot. No longer swing away. Eli's done everything he needs to do with an Magnesite taking away at him, but he's not even going to drop. Eternal Envy gets himself a mega kill streak, killing off this Quap. And now they look for more. They look for Sap. He's going to be wheeled up. He got the ice net coming out on the earth there. He's going to drop, as well as Sap dying. 4 die. Nobody dies on MP. Sorry, Starboyz, but with that smoke, you get nothing. You lose. And up top, MP going to continue to work on this tier 2. Nothing standing in their way.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
MSS, he'll push over the mid melee rack. And that's
Radiant's top tower.
Then up top, they'll push to tier 3. And with that, Starboyz they tap out. And that is the game going the way of MP 23-6, but for 30 minutes. So quite the victory again for NP in this game, and we're going to be going on to our last